Welcome to part 3, where we'll focus on your glutes and your pelvic stability. For these next group of exercises, you'll need your towel and your Pilates ball again. So you're going to lie on your back in your neutral position, so just where you're comfortable in your back, so not over flattening your back and not overarching. Remember, if you have back pain, you could place a little towel under your back. You're going to take a breath in, and then on your breath out, we're going to go into your pelvic tilt. You're rolling up into a bridge. Good, you're going to hold it there. So just drop a little bit your hips, take a breath in, squeeze the ball, and then breath out. You're going to melt down through your ribs and go all the way back to starting position. Good. So you take a breath in to prepare, breath out, tilt your pelvis, belly button sinks down, lifting up your hips. Good, squeezing the ball, take a breath in, and then breath out, melt down through your rib cage, releasing your back. Good, and again, so breath in, breath out, tilt the pelvis, rolling up, and engaging that ball. So we engage your adductors, and then breath out, rolling down. Very good. So keep going, Amy. Breath out. So it's important to remember with this exercise that we're activating your hamstrings and your glute muscles, so no back pain at all. So I only want you to feel posterior chain hamstrings and glutes. So let's go again. Breath out, rolling up into your bridge, engage the ball. Breath in, breath out, rolling down, all the way back to a starting position. Good, and rest. I would aim to do 3 sets of this exercise and aim for 10 repetitions. Okay, so you're going to take a breath in, Amy. On your exhale, peel yourself up into your bridge. Good, so you're in this nice position. You're going to do 10 squeezes of the ball while you're up in this position. 2, that's it, 3, 4, so you're staying really stable in your pelvis and hips. Keep breathing. 9, 10, you're going to take a breath in, and breath out, roll down, all the way back into your starting position. So we'll do that once more, so you tilt your pelvis, breath out, rolling up. Good, that's a good position, and we go for 10 squeezes. So building a bit of endurance into your adductors and your glutes and hamstrings. Also a bit of pelvic stability. Keep breathing. Good, and breath out, roll down back to your starting position. Okay, so you're going to take a breath in to prepare. Exhale, tilt your pelvis, roll up into your bridge. Good, so you've got a nice diagonal line here. Good. You're going to keep your pelvis really stable and steady. Float one leg up into tabletop. Good, so you push down into that heel. Then you float the leg back down. So there's no movement between your hip bones. Other leg, so you float that one up. You keep really stable. You engage this glute, and then you float back down. We're going to do 2 more. Keep that hip stable. Good, 1 more. So push down into this foot. That's it, hips are stable. Take a breath in, breath out, rolling all the way down. Good, we're going to do this again. So breath in, breath out, tilt the pelvis, roll up into your bridge. So you're in a nice diagonal line, you're not going any higher than this. You're going to put pressure into one foot, float the leg, and then place it back down. Good. Keeping your hips really level. Try not to shift your weight too much. That's good. Good, push down into that foot, squeeze this glute. Good, you've got 1 more. Placing it back down, take a breath in, and then breath out, rolling all the way back down. Try for this exercise, aim for 4 repetitions, alternating legs. And then if you can, build it up to 10 repetitions, alternating legs. Okay, we're going to go into a glute series. So lying on your side, make sure that your head is supported with a towel. Okay, you're also going to lift up a little bit. So you lengthen your waist and your underneath side is lifted off the mat. Okay, you're going to take a breath in and then you're going to lift your leg up. So just your thigh and your knee. That's good. Exhale. And then bring the leg back down. That's good. So exhale to lift the leg. So we're in a clam position and then back down. Very good. And again, lifting up and then back down. Good. So you're maintaining your pelvic stability. So you want to check that your hips aren't moving or wobbling. So staying really stable. Good. And then eventually you should feel your glute med firing up. So this exercise is for pelvic stability and your glutes. So let's do 3 more. Good. Breath out, lifting up. Very good. And 1 more. Good. And take a rest. Okay, this next exercise, you're going to lift your legs, so they're going to come into a 90-degree angle. So bring your legs up, that's it. Make sure you're maintaining the length in your waist and your underneath side. Okay, for this one, you're going to lift that knee and the foot up. Good, breath out. And then breath in, you're just going to close the legs. So you're keeping this really still and stable in your hips. Very good. Keep a bit of length here. That's it. Lift. And then back down. Very good, Amy. And again, lifting up. And then back down. So eventually you should feel your glute med and your glute min firing up as well. Good. 3 more. Good. Last 2. Keep stability in your pelvis. Last 1. Good, and rest. This is a progression of the first group of exercises. So you need to get a band, which we can give you. Choose whatever band strength that you feel comfortable with. So this is a medium strength band. Okay, so you place it around your thighs. You've got length in your waist and your feet are in line with your bum. Okay, so you're going to take a breath in to prepare. Breath out, you lift that top thigh and knee. Yep, and then you lower back down, very good. So it's the same as before, it's that clam position. Good, and what we're checking is that you only lift to as high as you keep your pelvis stable. So if you're wobbling, reduce the height of the leg. Very good, so breath out, lifting the knee and the thigh and back down. Let's do 2 more. Good, 1 more. Good, and rest. Okay, moving on to the second progression. So you're going to bring your thighs up to that 90-degree position. Again, you've got length in your waist, so just lengthen this out. Very good. Okay, you're going to take a breath in to prepare, and then exhale, lift that top knee and foot, and then lower back down. Very good. So for this one, we want your knee to be higher than your foot. Good, and then lower back down. So you lift it up, knee higher than the foot, lower back down. Very good. And the same thing, you only want to go as high as your pelvis stays stable. So if you're rocking your hips, keep your hips stable, only lift to as high as you can. Good. That's it, do 2 more. Very good. Last one. And you can rest. That sums up the end of your part 3 series, which we focused on your glutes. So you can choose how heavy you want to go with your bands. So you can choose to go light or medium or heavy, or if it's too much for you, just regress and do it without the bands.